The nationwide debate continues over teaching critical race theory in public schools. Now, that theory recognizes race as a social construct embedded in American institutions throughout history. NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin joining us live. And Marky, you spoke with parents on both sides of this hot button issue.
Yeah, Nicole, that's exactly right. With these legal debates still heating up across America, we have heard from lawmakers, we have heard from teachers, but what about the parents whose children would be learning from said curriculum? We talked to two very distinctly different camps on the issue. For parents.
The entire premise. There's not one element under critical race theory that is acceptable.
We have to not be afraid to tell our children the truth.
Two competing classroom ideologies.
It's just opening up honest dialogue that I feel like has been just suppressed for many years.
I think that they are actually engaging in child abuse at this point when they're teaching these things.
Critical race theory is the hot button issue, very much at the societal forefront, up for legislative debate in many states, whether it should be part of academic curriculum, and parents are opinionated.
There has to come a time when sheltering them from important pieces of history is just not okay.
Jeremy Davis is a professional historian and father to two young girls in Oklahoma. He is biracial and in favor of critical race theory. He says it illuminates the darker parts of our past.
It's not to villainize, oh, you're a terrible person because you were born white. That's just as ridiculous as saying I'm going to be a criminal because I was born black.
But author, mother, and home education advocate Sam Sorbo says that's exactly what it does, adding she believes it chains children of all races and backgrounds to a single philosophy.
And for children of color, that ideology is that white people hate them and that they have no hope of ever succeeding and that they need the quote unquote system to come and rescue them because they are inferior. That is the message that it's sending, right? And to the white children, there's nothing they can do. They are cursed with this gene of racism.
We also spoke with the founder of Parents Against Critical Theory, Scott Mineo. He has two high schoolers just outside D.C. and says he believes CRT only results in unhealthy outcomes for students.
One, this is going to create racists. Two, it's going to create a mindset with a lot of white kids that they will be carrying around a 1,000-pound bag of white guilt on their back for the rest of their life unnecessarily.
And then there's Dr. Christina Henson, a radiation oncologist and mother to two toddlers in Oklahoma City. She says including the theory and curriculum likely wouldn't be reserved just for history lessons.
What is an appropriate way to speak to somebody, and how do we treat people with respect? I think that empathy is so important to that, and it does require learning uncomfortable things.
Now, currently, Arkansas and Idaho have banned the theory from the classroom, and it's up for debate in states like Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Arizona as well. Now, here in Texas, there is legislation that is advancing that would bar it from being taught in the classroom, and it would not even require teachers to talk about current events. Nicole, back to you.
All right, Marky Martin tonight for us in Texas.